What up, y'all? All I got to say is I cannot wait till Thursday, man. Did you realize that trying to get me to fire my lawyer, which I did not do, by the way. Thursday is going to be a great day. And I mean a great day for me. And would you like to know why? Because John, William, and Southern have made the biggest mistake probably in U.S. history against me and my lawyer. That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Welcome back to the Swamp, my friends, for another episode of the Cyrax Deep Dive series here on the Swampy D channel. As always, Cyrax has gone wild. Feral, if you will, screeching, spitting everywhere, throwing threats, pretending like this legal case is real, and even giving us great tips for self-defense with these, quote, 9mm guitar jacks, unquote, to fend off the absolutely dastardly army of William Gloryhole and John. So I guess we'll just have to sit back, pop some popcorn, and enjoy this absolute diabolical time that we've all subjected ourselves into. The delusion is deep here in the Swamp Boys, so let's check it all out.
These dumbass mother tried to get me to fire my lawyer, and I have undeniable proof of this. Undeniable proof. And so did John, William, Southern. How do you think your lawyer is going to explain what you guys did over the last 48 hours? Because first you have somebody come over, beat on my window. Then you send somebody to my lawyer's house, which, by the way, congratulations on getting your little pedo dummy that you send over here fucking arrested. You congratulations on that, you stupid.
Where is the proof, Cyrax? Every single video you're talking about all this proof, all this evidence, but you haven't shown any of it, Cyrax. We gotta know what's real and what's not. So instead of just saying it's real, show us that it's real. You probably won't though, because it's not actually real. I mean, as somebody who's covered this on basically a daily basis for quite some time now, Cyrax, I can tell you that William Gloryhole's a good man. I don't think he'd ever send somebody to come beat on your window. John doesn't seem like that type either. I think realistically you're just a little paranoid and you're trying to put your problems on other people. All I've seen is John and William Gloryhole try to help you, buddy. But at every turn you've been nothing but a gross goblin, screeching and spitting at them. At first glance you might even think Cyrax is a wild feral raccoon, and you wouldn't necessarily be too far off from the actual truth.
And then you try to get me to fire my lawyer by having somebody pretend to be a friend in my Discord server who you tried to get to befriend me to drop my lawyer. Here's the thing, dumbass. I'm not dropping my lawyer. That ain't happening, mother. If anything, what you did just benefits me. My God, you guys are dumb. What you did is a form of tampering.
NANI?
And I know you just say, oh, well, you went on John's stream and tried to get him to admit shit. No, I didn't try. I got him to admit to what he fucking did. And that's not coercion. That's called doing the right mother thing. That's called having the balls to do shit that no other mother has the balls to do.
Oh boy, here's the goblin once again claiming even more crimes that are federally illegal, bitch. But again, 2 seconds later, Cyrax will sit there and be like, I didn't do anything. I didn't go on there and try to coerce them to say certain things or, you know, push them to say certain things. No, that wasn't me. And at the end of the day, Cyrax, who do you think you're fooling? Who else was that? Did somebody have a very realistic mask of that absolutely unique mug of yours? because I highly doubt it. Not even the world's best makeup effects artist could make that. Truly, if this was a legitimate court case going on, Cyrax would easily be thrown in contempt of court, probably arrested, and probably just low-key beat up by the court security, because this guy acts like such a buffoon, such an asinine little chimpanzee. And honestly, that's an insult to chimpanzees, because they're incredibly intelligent and could probably articulate themselves much better in a courtroom proceeding than this little guy.
I may have gotten him to admit to it indirectly, but I still fucking got what I needed out of the mother. And also, it's kind of funny at how he went in right before I got him to admit to it indirectly. He sat there, admitted it on a live stream, and then cut that part out of his video.
Nobody cares.
I mean, it's kind of weird, ain't it? Why would John want to cut a part of his live stream out unless there was something missing? Matter of fact, I have several witnesses who can easily attest to that. One of them being my good friend, CIA Hole.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
He was there to witness it.
Again, Chance Wilkins will never figure out any of these people's names, and that's the funniest part of it all. But again, just imagine this little goblin in a courtroom. He's sitting there saying, yes, Your Honor, but listen, CIA Hole saw it. It's like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, it's just so beyond regarded that it's just hard to take it serious and give it serious coverage sometimes. Because how many times, Chance, are we gonna do this same old song and dance? Not only now is he trying to claim that John did admit to these things, but he cut them out so nobody could see them. Come on, Chancey, you just said you weren't trying to coerce people into saying things on their stream, and now you just said that you got them to do that very thing. Come on. And this is supposed to be the guy that's taken down the troll community? Good luck, Chance. Good luck.
I have told you guys many times to quit while you're ahead, but you just don't listen, do you? Oh, and John, that was really fucking cute with the little Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid fucking headband shit. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny watching you try to break down and insult my personal self-defense stuff that I did for any homeowner and any citizen in the US that can literally use these, which are 9mm guitar jacks, which are legal. They are not harmful. They do not kill. They do not puncture. It was funny watching you try to say how dangerous these are.
Brother, ooh, don't be calling anybody cute, especially not William or John. That's absolutely diabolical. That's the same as putting a death curse on somebody. Come on, brother, that's gonna kill them right outright. If Cyrax ever said I looked cute, I might actually throw up so much that I die of dehydration. Gotta laugh though that he couldn't even understand that people were making fun of how dangerous they were. Totally dangerous, Cyrax. Totally dangerous. But again, we can't expect anything more from Chance. If you want to check out that video, it's over on John's channel. It's his most recent stream. If my brain lets me remember, I'll definitely throw a link to it because it was fairly humorous. And seeing John just laugh at him and his dumb self-defense stuff is hilarious as well. Always a good time.
If anything, dude, I already know what your role in prison is gonna be. You're gonna be a stand-up comedian. I can see it already. They will make you into a comedian over there, bro. I guarantee it. I stand by it. I promise you, you're gonna be the comedian when you go to prison. Wrong. So, I mean, if you really think that I'm going to prison and that you guys are getting off scot-free, right. And trust me, I've already informed my lawyer of every single one of your tactics that you have used in the past and that you will use and that you do use against me all the time. I have warned her. So she knows every trick in the book that you dumb are gonna try, including bringing up my past that would be irrelevant to the case.
Are you sure about that?
Because by you bringing up my past and that being irrelevant to the case, that wouldn't be admissible in court.
Honestly, Cyrax, I'd rather be the comedian of the prison yard than the bottom bunk bitch. And that is exactly what you're going to be. The human fleshlight, if you will. Bubba and Tyrone are gonna have a lot of fun with you. Chance, if you think you would last even 3 to 4 minutes inside of a prison block without being turned inside out for not only just being a chomo, but a disgusting unsanitary little goblin, you are terribly mistaken. In a place where people have barely any personal space, if any at all, the slightest of unsanitary behavior will get you packed out. And I truly cannot wait to hear those updates from the prison arc when Cyrax is learning the hard way firsthand that everything he ever thought was real about prison from the movies is just a movie.
I look familiar?
What's the real reason as to why you're
Do you
doing
like my
this?
outfit? Answer me if you like how I look. If you like my costume.
That's irrelevant to
Do
the
you like
question.
my Halloween costume? Yes or no?
That's irrelevant to the question.
It is irrelevant, but I want to know.
what
Well,
your
I
reason
want to
is
know
for
if you
doing
like
this.
my Halloween costume. Let me give. Look at it. It's very nice.
No,
Look.
I want to know what your real reason is for doing this, man.
Come here, Cyrax. Come here, Chance.
You look like a fucking idiot.
Come here. Psh, psh, psh.
So tell me,
I'm beating you up.
what's the real reason why you're doing this, John?
I'm back, motherfucker. Dance for me. I'm back, bitch. Dance. No. Dance. What was that? I'm possessed now. Details: 2024 assaulted a troll with a baseball bat during confrontation. That sounds pretty illegal. Domestic violence, first degree misdemeanor. Ohio revised code 2919. Huh? No, these are all crimes. These are crimes you committed.
Yeah, guess
No,
what?
because
The
you did them.
car's
Because you did them, you're
back
guilty.
up.
Oh, you understand that?
Yeah, fuck
They gave me a
that
pass.
pass. You ain't
Nope,
cleared
I have a pass.
yet.
Yep, I have a pass. It's
You
legally.
ain't cleared,
I
boy.
legally have a pass now, Cyrax.
Yeah,
You better
that's
shut the fuck.
bullshit.
You are my property now. Legally, you are my
ain't
property.
no
Legally,
bitch.
you are my
You
property.
ain't no
Open your
bitch.
brain.
Oh, bitch.
Open your brain. You are my property.
flesh.
You are my property now. Open your brain.
So this last little bit was some stuff that I missed from a recent stream they did over on Halloween where they got some good racks outs, and realistically I felt like I needed to show some of it because one of my favorite lines from Cyrax lore over the past couple of months definitely has to be Chance losing his mind over John claiming he owns him. He's got the pass, brother. And nothing makes this little goblin more angry than just reciting all the crimes he's done. And it's actually sad that there's a whole wiki page just dedicated to his crimes and very unscrupulous activities online. It's hilarious to think that Chance thinks that anybody in this story outside of himself are going to be locked up, put in jail, and even potentially catching felonies. It's just him. It's just gonna be him. At the end of the day, this all ends with Chance's demise.
No, I didn't forget. The bedbug jug, I'm waiting for it. Bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug. I'ma need that shit. Run me that shit.